What's going on, everyone? So Los Angeles Lakers got a much-needed win against the Indiana Pacers yesterday. Every game at this point is absolute must-win. Keep talking about, I thought that the Lakers needed to go 10-3 over the last 13 games. So far, 2-0, baby. Let's keep it going. We're on a 3-game win streak, which is huge for the Lakers. 7 games over 500 for the first time this season. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks right around the corner. Lakers got to keep playing the right way. I wish that the Lakers could get a win without us all having a heart attack and without all of us having to stress the entire final minute of the game. I mean, the Lakers almost sold the Philadelphia 76ers game, and now you look at this game and it's like, can you stop ducking under and actually challenge and contest a 3 at the end of the game? But nonetheless, the NBA, doesn't matter, right? No style points. A win is a win, whether you win by 10 or you win by 1 or you win by 100. Doesn't matter. It's the same result in the win-loss column. And the Lakers need to keep building and need to continue to push this momentum. I talked about how I thought the Lakers could win this game. It went pretty much textbook to how my video was and what my breakdown was. I thought this game would be a shootout. Basically was 150 points by the Lakers. I didn't think it'd be a 150 to 145 game, but I definitely thought it would be a high volume offensive game. Neither side really could play defense. Both teams are just trying to outscore you. But the Lakers are a bad matchup for Indiana. The Lakers, 2 times now, they were able to get the win. And they have the formula and they have the blueprint to beat Indiana. Guess what when we play them in a couple days again? You run the exact same way. Don't get cute. Don't get creative. Just play the exact same way. Be aggressive, attacking the paint, put the pressure on them, get them in foul trouble, play the inside-out game. Perfect. Beautiful. But in this game, we didn't have D'Angelo Russell. And the question was, what are the Lakers going to do? Well, ladies and gentlemen, Spencer Dinwiddie to the rescue. Now, this is something that I have talked about since we got Spencer Dinwiddie. If you are familiar with me, if you are familiar with my videos, if you are familiar with my live streams, what have I continuously said? Put the ball in Spencer Dinwiddie's hands and let him play playmaker. Since he's been here, he has yet to do that. I have defended Spencer Dinwiddie heavily. I have responded to comments and in live streams. We've had many conversations about Spencer Dinwiddie. People keep saying, he's trash, he's washed, he's this, he's that. What do I keep saying? It's not him. It's Darvin Ham, who doesn't know how to utilize players, and he doesn't know how to put guys in proper position. I don't know how to properly judge Spencer Dinwiddie when he's playing a 3-and-D player role, when he's not a 3-and-D player guy. He is a point guard that can play off ball on occasion, but he's always played and built an NBA career as a point guard. If we wanted a 3-and-D shooter, why not go get Daniel House? Why not go get a Joe Harris? Why go get somebody that solves so many of the Lakers' issues? Tyler, how many issues does Spencer Dinwiddie solve for the Lakers? Well, let's get into it. First off, one of the Lakers' biggest issues this season was when D'Lo and LeBron go to the bench, we have zero playmaking. Austin Reeves has kind of been the guy that has ran units by himself at times. And before we got Spencer Dinwiddie, you never heard me talk about it. You never really heard me complain about it because we didn't have another choice. Gabe Vincent, he was out with injury, right? Well, now we have Spencer Dinwiddie. Why do we use Austin Reeves as the primary playmaker when he is clearly a 2-guard? Austin Reeves does not handle ball pressure well. He's not great at playmaking. He can make the occasional play. He's not a playmaker. It's a big difference. A guy that can make the occasional play is somebody like Austin Reeves that can find the open man, or he, fumbles the ball and manages to recover and gives the little behind the back pass, right? He's the guy that can run the basic pick and roll, right? Find the open man, throw the occasional lob. A playmaker is somebody like D'Angelo Russell, who can actually create something out of nothing, that can take what the defense gives him, that can generate offense, not through just basic pick and roll actions or basic pick and pop actions or just basic actions, period, but through development of the actual situation and environment, having the situational awareness, seeing things develop, seeing the cut or cut. How many times do we see Austin Reeves just get complete and utter tunnel vision? Happens all the time, right? But that's fine because Austin Reeves is best in a position where he gets to play as the scorer, where you give him the ball and you say, just go score, shoot, do whatever you like. But instead, we go and make Spencer Dinwiddie completely out of plays and possessions when he should have the ball in his hands. There are even times when Spencer Dinwiddie is on the court with guys like D'Lo and Rui and LeBron and all these guys, and he's just standing in the corner. When you have D'Lo, who is excellent off ball, shooting nearly 42% from three, Rui Hachimura shooting like 41% from three, and LeBron shooting 41% from three. Why not put the ball in Spencer Dinwiddie's hands, let him generate the offense, be aggressive, attacking the basket, and do a bunch of kickouts? Run some basic pick and roll actions. Let him create something out of nothing. This is a guy that has seasons in which he's put up 19 and 9 as the point guard. What are we doing? It is not a coincidence that the first time this season, the Lakers start Spencer Dinwiddie as the primary playmaker and Spencer Dinwiddie has the best game as a Laker. I'm not talking about the first game he started. He did start a game already, but as the 3, not as the point or the playmaker. And I'm not saying you have to start him as the playmaker, and I'm not saying he's going to give you 26 and 5 every game. But him in a bench role as the primary playmaker and scorer off the bench could give you maybe 15 and 5, or even 10 and 5 is better than what we've had. But yet, Darvin Ham just doesn't do it. If we play the Milwaukee Bucks and Spencer Dinwiddie doesn't have time on ball, I am going to lose my mind. Because this is exactly what I have talked about, I have preached, I have said for months now. And you think what? It's just a coincidence? And I'm not the head coach. If I can see it and I know what the deal is, the head coach should be able to see it. I'm just a guy. And I've been screaming this for months, defending Spencer Dinwiddie for months. And the first time Spencer Dinwiddie finally gets to play the role that he's best at, he goes and drops 26 and 5. And you're going to what? Tell me that that's by accident? No, that's because that's the role he plays. But here's the problem. Darvin Ham didn't come to this conclusion by himself. So it wasn't a light bulb moment or anything. This was out of necessity. D'Angelo Russell doesn't play. What do I do? Who do I play at the point guard? Do I just go with Austin Reeves and put Taurean Prince, but I want to keep Taurean Prince on the bench? No. So he basically had no choice but to put Spencer Dinwiddie in. That terrifies me. To put it in a perfect example. All right, because I've had people be like, oh, well, I've gotten comments, did my live stream and stuff like that. People, challenge my point of view. That's fine. I'm always open for the conversation. Let's talk about it. If Darvin Ham took Jackson Hayes and put Jackson Hayes as your 2 guard, not your center, not your power forward, not even your 3, but your 2 guard. Let's say he started D'Lo, Jackson Hayes, Jared Vanderbilt, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis. And Jackson Hayes was literally unplayable. Just couldn't shoot, couldn't do anything. Would you blame Jackson Hayes and go, man, Jackson Hayes is trash, man. This dude is a bum. He can't shoot threes. He can't do nothing. Or would you blame the head coach in Darvin Ham and go, Darvin, what are we doing? He's not a 2 guard. He's a center. Put him down in the center position. Why is he playing as if he's Klay Thompson? Put him at the center position. Why? We have Austin Reeves. Why are you playing Jackson Hayes at the 2 over Austin Reeves? What are you doing? Would you blame Austin Reeves? Would you blame Jackson Hayes or would you blame the head coach, Darvin Ham? Now use that as Spencer Dinwiddie. If we are operating Spencer Dinwiddie out of position, playing a role that is not a role that he is accustomed to. Spencer Dinwiddie said it himself. I am playing the Reggie Bullock role, but I'm getting criticized for the Spencer Dinwiddie role. Why? Because he's not playing the Spencer Dinwiddie role. Play him in the Spencer Dinwiddie role. I have screamed this for months. It's not rocket science. If I can see it and I'm just a guy, how come Darvin Ham can't see it? This wasn't a coincidence. This wasn't he just had a good game. No, he had a good game because you put him in position to have a good game. Just like Rui Hachimura. Every game Rui has exploded. I'm not talking about, where he goes and gets 15 or 17 and he's just shooting the ball well. I'm talking about the games where he's having career highs and he's putting up 30 and he's in the 20 to 25 range. He's always at the 4. Think I'm wrong? Go look it up. He's always at the 4. As he had a game, yeah, of course at 3. But he had his career high for the Lakers this season. His career high, period. He was playing what? The 4. Why? Because that's his position. I understand right now you don't really have options. Fine. I'm okay with Rui playing the 3. But Darvin Ham has terrible understanding of how to utilize players. You finally utilized Spencer Dinwiddie correctly, and what was the result? The best game by far he had as a Laker. By far. And again, that wasn't a coincidence. He had the ball in his hands. He was able to be aggressive. He was able to read and take what the defense gave him. He was able to make plays, drive and kick, run some pick and roll actions, do various things. Why? Because he played his position. Play Spencer Dinwiddie in the proper position. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass a question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? Do you agree with me? Do you finally see my ways and think no, Darvin Ham, this guy's gotta play Spencer Dinwiddie again? In all seriousness, it's just he's played that role his entire career. And he's had a ton of success. He's built his entire career making $20+ million a year playing a specific role. And now you're asking him to change it like that. It'd be different if he had, an entire season and off season and training camp to maybe get and understand that role. But to ask him to go from basically being the primary ball handler, even in Dallas, did he play off ball in Dallas? Yes. Should he play off ball with the Lakers at times? Yes. I'm not saying you have to, every time he's on the court, run everything through Spencer Dinwiddie. It's not what I'm saying here. But he needs to be on ball more times than not. And I guarantee you he'll be a double-digit a game scorer. That's not counting the occasional 15 to 30-point game he gives you like yesterday. It's not a coincidence. It's not. Play Spencer Dinwiddie. I'm screaming it. I've been preaching it. Please. Please. Anyway, love to hear your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. Lets me enjoy these types of videos. Truly appreciate it. Not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.